Hello, it's your girl Deja Demure, and I am coming back making another important video. In today's topic, we are going to be discussing part two of the signs and symbols that people see every day, but never question or know the meaning behind it. Let's get straight into the video. Part two, alcohol and spirits. Number one, we have Heineken. The red star represents Lucifer, the morning star, and the tilted E letters look like smiling faces to make the spirit seem friendly. Number two, we have Budweiser. The crown represents the elite. The eagle replaces the phoenix, which means rebirth through fire. The bow tie is an hourglass, which means time is running out. Number three, we have Corona. Corona means crown or halo, which means solar worship. It is guarded by the griffins, which protect occult portals and treasures. Number four, we have Beck's beer. The key represent the unlocking of hidden knowledge kept from common people. Number five, we have Crankin rum. This beer is named after the sea beast and the demon named Leviathan. Drinking it is a symbolic communion with the abyss. Number six, we have Duce. The logo is a alchemical symbol of sulfur and brimstone, signifying the fire of hell and the power of the beast. Number seven, we have Jägermeister. The stag is a glowing cross, which represents the horn god Cernosis and Baphomet, and the light of Lucifer between the horns. And as you all know, or maybe some of you know, the celebrities' main thing that they represent when they hold up signs and symbols is the horn god called Baphomet. So look it up and do your research. Number eight, we have everyone's favorite, Hennessy. The brass arm represents the Masonic executioner or protector of the secret. Number nine, we have Remy Martin. The centaur represents the sign Sagittarius, but symbolically signified the animal nature, which is lust, taking over the spirit. That explains it. Every time that you drink, you always have some type of feeling or emotion. You're either angry, crying, or sad about something, sexual, a comedian. There's so many feelings that you have. And they said that the word alcohol comes from the Arabic word akul, which means a body eating spirit. So that explains why you feel the way you feel when you drink, because you're not just drinking alcohol, you're drinking a spirit. Notice when they call it wine and spirits. Makes sense now? Yeah. Number 10, we have Luke Belair. Luke is the prefix of Lucifer, and the B is for the number six, which means 66666. And the gold and black aesthetic represents alchemical transformation. Number 11, we have Absolute Vodka. Veal features a sorcerer, apothecary, which is pharmakia, which means pharmacy, which translates to witchcraft and potions. Number 12, we have Patron slash tequila. The B represents the industrious worker serving the hive mind, which is the elites, without question. So basically, what it's saying is this drink causes you to serve and obey the elites in a substantial way where it benefits them. So basically, they're putting spells in the drinks so that we can bow down to them and do work. Number 13, we have Casamigos. Snake, which is the tempter, and the crow, which is the witch, are two primary animals used in sorcery, which is witchcraft. Number 14, we have Don Julio. The agave plant forms a sunburst or solar sigil representing the illuminated path of indulgence. That's all that I have for today. Just remember, always do your research on things I'm talking about regarding the truth. It's just like you. I'm still trying to figure it out too. That's my message.
Alcohol means body-eating spirit, al-kul in Arabic, hence why vodka is called spirit. Jinn is a jinn, which are invisible creatures in early religions. This is where jinx comes from. When you jinx something, it means bad luck because the spiritual planes is what they are hiding from you. They want you to believe everything is just physical. Jay-Z's alcohol brand has a Knight Templar symbol called the Cross of Lorraine, which is one of the highest orders of Freemasonry. Alcohol destroys the connection between your oversoul and your physical body by destroying brain cells, which then makes you more vulnerable for demons to enter your electromagnetic field and take control. Society is being ran by an ancient dark cult, which uses black magic and the dark usage of alcohol. Why do you think these are illegal and this is legal?
For parasitic energies attach themselves to the human energy field. Even the word intoxicated reveals the truth. Toxikon in Greek means poison. To be intoxicated means to be poisoned. And when your body is poisoned, your energy body weakens. Your spiritual immune system collapses. You become porous. And energies that normally couldn't reach you start to find their way in. Think about the moments when people drink. After pain, heartbreak, loneliness, or failure, alcohol promises relief, but it delivers disconnection. It dulls pain temporarily, while strengthening the energetic chains that keep you trapped in that pain. The more you drink to forget, the more you anchor your suffering in the energetic blueprint of your soul. It's like pouring gasoline over your spiritual wounds. In Hermetic philosophy, this is explained through the law of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. When alcohol corrupts the chemistry of the body, it simultaneously corrupts the vibrations of the spirit. The lower self begins to dominate, while the higher self, your divine intelligence, retreats. You become reactive, impulsive, disconnected from empathy and truth. And here lies the tragedy. Society normalizes this state. Entire cultures are built around alcohol consumption. Festivals, friendships, even love stories begin and end with a drink. It has become a ritual, but a ritual of unconsciousness. The mystic Osho once said that modern people have replaced sacred rituals of awakening with mechanical habits of sleep. Drinking is one of those habits, a collective hypnosis disguised as pleasure. But ask yourself this: why is alcohol the only drug universally accepted, promoted, and celebrated? Why do governments ban sacred plants that expand consciousness while glorifying the one substance that numbs it? Could it be that a numb population is easier to control than an awakened one? This isn't conspiracy, it's energetic reality. When you drink, you lower your vibrational state. When masses of people do this collectively, the frequency of entire cities, nations, and civilizations drops. Fear, confusion, and disconnection become the norm, and those who thrive on chaos, both human and non-human, gain strength. The Gnostic texts speak of archons, parasitic forces that feed on the emotional energy of humans. They cannot generate light on their own. They survive by consuming the energy of those who have forgotten who they are. Alcohol, in this sense, becomes the perfect tool for them. It makes the human vessel open, confused, and energetically leaking. You might think you're having a good time, but in the unseen dimensions, your light is being harvested. Let's pause and ask a simple but profound question. What happens to the soul during intoxication? According to clairvoyants and energy healers, the astral body, the energetic double that surrounds your physical form, slightly detaches during alcohol consumption. It floats just a few inches above the body, like a balloon on a string. This separation creates a gap between your consciousness and your physical vehicle. In that gap, other influences can enter. That's why, under the influence, people often act like someone else, because, in a sense, they are. When the astral body detaches too frequently, it begins to forget alignment. It no longer fits perfectly with the physical form. The person starts feeling off, ungrounded, anxious, or empty, even when sober. Over time, this becomes a permanent state, the feeling of being disconnected from oneself. That's not depression, it's spiritual dislocation. The good news is that the spirit never fully dies. Even if buried under years of numbness, it waits patiently for the moment you decide to awaken again. Ancient alchemists called this process the Great Work,